Arm your team with informative content. Hello, it's John again, Marketing for Owners, the podcast. Hey, what did you think of Nicholas yesterday? Nicholas Kuzmich, the highest paid Facebook consultant. Did you listen to the podcast? If not, after this one, go listen to that. It's a bit longer, but wow, the guy's got some great information to help you save a fortune with Facebook ads, or to help you get started and make a fortune with Facebook ads. Anyway, today, talking about your team. So what I mean by that is your staff or your team that can answer phone calls, your delivery drivers, your service technicians, your salespeople, your ones that take orders, that stand behind the counter. Absolutely anyone, even yourself if you visit customers. Anyone who has anything to do with a touch point with a client or a potential client is involved here. Because if you can give them the information, or if you give them bucket loads of information to help those potential customers become customers, then why wouldn't you? So, for instance, you can have product videos, you could have eBooks, you could have leaflets, you can have, the other day I recommended you have a leaflet, a one-sheeter called 10 Reasons to Buy From Us. There are numerous other things. Some of the most powerful are case studies, which is just, in effect, a long-winded testimonial and feedback, which explains how your product has helped someone else fix their problems, has helped solve their problems, has helped improve their business, their life, whatever. Case studies are incredibly powerful. Now, if you've got customers, you can create case studies. I just think if you have sales reps, for instance, if they visit clients, how about when they're talking about things and a potential one brings up an objection or something, or a question, how about pulling out their iPad and saying, well, I'll tell you what, I've got a video about that from another client. Let me quickly show you this. Now, if you had made that in advance, it's a simple case of make it once, use it many times. Now, imagine on an ongoing process, you can decide to create one of these things once a week or once every 2 weeks. Over a period of 10 weeks, 6 months, you're going to have a lot of data. When somebody phones up, speaks on the phone, they have a chat with somebody, a chat with a potential client, they can offer to email them a leaflet, a link to a video, a message, a list of this, a list of that, or an explanation of how something works. It's not just about that. How about creating information about how everything works? So someone wants to know about your blue widget. Say, well, in actual fact, we've got a video that probably best explains that. Can I send you the link? Or let me show you. I've got it on iPad. Now, this is not going to be a 10, 15-minute explanation. It's going to be something quick. It's the equivalent of, in the old day, here's our pack of brochures. Here's our handbook. That's boring. People, yeah, okay, go to an exhibition, give out loads and loads and loads of leaflets. But how about giving out leaflets with links to videos? How about showing videos? So on your exhibition, how about having a big TV in the background that constantly plays a loop of customers, explaining of case studies, of uses, of how it's used, of real life. This is the information age. And if you can empower your team so that every possible which way they have informative content to give out or to show. And that's important. That content has to be informative. This is not a me. We are wonderful. We are the best. We are this. This is how this product, how this service can solve your problem. This is put in the customer's words, in their language. They're only interested in what it will do for them. So show them. It's as simple as that. And this stuff is free to produce. I'm recording this podcast with an iPhone standing in my garden. Why can't you do that? It's easy. What's the tools? I actually am using a microphone, but look, can you see? It's just there, pinned on. That's it. These things are £20, $30. Get them on Amazon. And if you got another excuse, oh yeah, I've got a tripod. There's another £10. Whoopee. And that's it. That's all you need to do this. You can do it and explain. And like I say, once you've done it once, it's done. Now you're going to think, oh, it won't be very professional. Well, hey, you're not Pfizer's spending tens of thousands producing slick videos that customers don't believe. You are a normal, everyday customer. They are normal, everyday people. They want it to be believable. They want it to be raw, unedited. They want it to be helpful. So anything that is overly slick just loses some of them, because once it becomes slick, it becomes salesy. Once it becomes salesy, along with slick, it becomes not quite as trustworthy as real. So for instance, these videos, they're never edited. They might have a bit on the beginning, a bit overlap, but then there's no editing. I don't shoot them again. They're as they are. It's the way to do it. This is why YouTube, this is why reality TV, everything is different these days. Apply that to marketing. This is what people want. Trust me. I may not be a doctor, but this really is the way of the world. Real life, social media, reality, reviews from real people, the customer's in control. Just give it to them straight, but give them as much information, make it available to everybody who speaks to customers. End of. Anyway, Thursday, time for a Drivetime podcast. Today's a good one. One of my, if you ask me, of my list of books you should read for a business to learn and to think about how your business can develop. Number 2 is a book called Built to Sell by a gentleman called John Warrillow. Well, for a podcast, he has Built to Sell Radio, and it is presented by John Warrillow himself. It's a really, really smart guy. It's every week, as far as I can tell, like every 7 days. Generally between 40 minutes, 50 minutes, but it is good stuff. It is great. I strongly recommend. So just go onto and look up onto iTunes. It's probably on Stitcher and so on. Just look up Built to Sell Radio podcast. You'll find it. Simple as that. Okay. Tomorrow is Friday. In our Ones to Watch series, we've got a fantastic e-commerce expert. We've got Chloe Thomas. She has written numerous books, got a new book out at the moment. I strongly recommend you listen to everything she says. I'll be back with you soon.
Would you like to be as successful as these guests? Well, you can be, because they just use a simple way of marketing online. And we teach this for free at freemarketingcourse.co. It's delivered to your inbox. In 12 days, you'll learn everything they know and that we know. It's a piece of cake. And the amazing thing is, you don't have to be a technical genius, and it doesn't cost a pile of money. Visit freemarketingcourse.co and grab a copy. See what you think.